I'm going in to win. Brandi. I'm going in to win and coming out. I'm talking about mayhem and chaos.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Shawn and Brandi. I'm your host Brandi and I'm drinking for no good Riesling. Actually, drinking a little rosé. My rosé, whoa baby. Get it now, knockingpoint.com. Wow. Today, class, we are going to cook and drink with some tequila. We're gonna have a special tequila called the Terramana tequila with the from the famous, you might know him, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I didn't get it in time. So we're gonna be working with Casamigos, but Dwayne, friend, amigo, if you would love to send, maybe, or come, be on Shawn and Brandi. I mean, it's up to you, totally up to you. You just think about it, talk to your people, have your people talk to my people being Pharaoh the dog. And we could work something out maybe. We're gonna drink tequila. One day we're gonna get the Rock's tequila. We don't have it today. But I do like this tequila. We've used it before on the show. Today, we're cooking with pineapple. I don't know how to do it. Hopefully my guest is gonna help me. Let's bring on our guest without further ado. The Captain, Shawn Dean. What up,
How's it
Shawn?
going, Brandi? How's it going?
It's going great. It's going
good.
great. Hey, so congratulations are in order for you.
Yes.
I've recently learned that Captain is expecting a child.
Little baby.
So Shawn here knows how to cook.
I get down in the kitchen.
He gets down in the kitchen, showed me some pictures of some fettuccine chicken bake thing he made the other night. Looked really good. So I'm really excited to have Shawn in the kitchen. Really hoping he can help me with this pineapple situation. But let's get started. So I asked Shawn, what do you drink? And I'm thinking, maybe he's gonna tell me like Jack and Coke or some like concoction of a cocktail, but I think the exact words you said were
Tequila and pineapple.
I think you said tequila with pineapple.
With pineapple.
Yes. So it wasn't even just like tequila and pineapple. So we're gonna do tequila with pineapple. Do you take ice with your tequila?
Ice is good, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna ice up. It's a simple drink to make. So usually I would do, when I was younger, in my young days, when I didn't have to watch my sugar so much, I would do Malibu and pineapple.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That was the drink of choice for a while. Is that enough, or you want a little more?
That's perfect.
Okay, I'll give you the fresh can. Give it a little swirl.
A little swirl.
And cheers, Captain, to children. Wow, mine's strong.
That's good.
It's good though. I like it. All right. So today I had this brilliant idea, and I was like, you know what? Why don't we make something with pineapple? I saw a recipe that had pineapple cut in half, where they used the pineapple as a boat. So let's do that.
I'm with it.
Have you ever cut a pineapple in half?
I've never cut a pineapple before.
Me neither. Oh, no, that's pretty smooth. That worked quite simply. Okay. Oh my gosh, things are happening. Okay, that happened very quickly and easily. Great. All right, so maybe we just, yeah, maybe we do that. Okay, I'm feeling good about it.
It's looking good.
Yeah, and then we just cut the big part of the top off. That part doesn't want to go. It wanted to be a part of this. It really wanted to be there. Oh my God, it's gone. Look at that.
It's perfection.
Look at that!
That's perfect.
We did it. We got to scoop this part out now. We'll save it. So let's get a little bowl. I'll let you finish scooping this one. I'll scoop this one. I think I'm just going to kind of gouge around first. Yeah, how to cut a pineapple. I feel like Captain's is going better.
So do we keep the middle piece?
Nope,
It's
we're
like
going to
everybody
take the core
whole
out,
thing
but
out?
I think I can cut that out. Okay. So we'll just remove the sides, and then we'll get the core out.
Pharaoh came up to me. I think he smelled my dog Bucky on me.
Bucky?
Yes.
What is Bucky?
So Bucky is an Australian Shepherd.
I love Australian Shepherds.
So Bucky is named after Bucky Barnes from Captain America.
I was going to ask, wasn't Bucky a heel?
Bucky was a heel, then he turned face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had a big face turn.
So has your Bucky turned face yet, or is
Oh
he?
yeah, he's a face all the way.
Oh, okay. See, right now Yeti is still a heel, and I don't know if he's ever going to turn face. He chooses violence at every turn.
Wakes up
like-
and chooses violence.
Yeah, it's like you look at him and you're like, Yeti, no. He thinks about it and he's like, I'm just gonna do it. And then you're like, oh, why? Looks like you got a nice clean cut there. Okay, so we got it. I mean, you just gotta cut your core out. We are making pineapple chicken with rice. And we're gonna put the chicken in the pineapple boats. That's why we did this. So now we've got our boats. They will stand by as we get our chicken prepared. And we got boneless chicken thigh. So we're cutting up this chicken thigh. If you could put a little of this vegetable oil in the pan, that would be great. So once we get this cut up, we're gonna throw some salt and pepper on it and send it there. Shawn, Dean, how long have you been wrestling? How did you start your wrestling career?
Been wrestling for about 4 years now. My journey into wrestling started with Tough Enough.
Oh.
So I had just finished playing arena football. That's what I originally was doing in Chicago. And Tough Enough came around, and I was like, you know what? I've been a fan for wrestling for a really long time. I think I can do that. So I put in a promo, and it's still on YouTube. We had maybe 20,000 views or something like that. And it was me with a big, stupid hat on, and and I got picked up to go and to do the show, but then they changed some stuff at the end right before I was supposed to go to the Performance Center to go do it. And I was a little bummed out about it, but you know, I think it kind of fueled the fire to keep going and starting to train.
Yeah.
So I found a little small place in Chicago to train at, but I just wasn't getting enough reps. So I met my trainer out here initially, who is A.R. Fox. I met him at a show in Chicago, and he told me if I ever wanted to train to come move to Atlanta. That's kind of how I started my journey there.
So you have a military, a huge military background, right?
Yes.
I mean, we don't just call you captain.
Captain, yeah.
I mean, there's more people in AEW that have their gimmick about their actual life. He is actually a military person.
Yes.
Captain.
So the captain comes from my time in the military. So I was in the United States Navy, and in the Navy, I was on a aircraft carrier, USS Dwight D. Eisenhower. So on an aircraft carrier or any kind of ship in the Navy, your captain is like the leader of your ship. He's the one that's responsible for all the personnel. He makes all the decisions. He is the final say on everything that you do. If you get in trouble, you go to captain's mast. That's when he's like the judge, jury, executioner. You know? So once I started wrestling, it kind of fit with everything I was doing. And it's personal too with my life, because when I played sports, I was a captain of my football teams. I was captain of my bowling team. I was a captain of everything I did. Even when I pledged in my fraternity, I was the captain of my pledge line. So it's just so much stuff that came along with the captain. So it only made sense to be called the Captain Shawn Dean.
Did you grow up in Chicago?
I did. I grew up in Chicago, born and raised on the south side of Chicago. So when I was in high school, I was going to go to college, or I was going to go to Annapolis, which is the Naval Academy. And my counselor, Barack Obama was...
Barack Obama was your counselor?
No, he wasn't my counselor, but he was...
Like...
No, he was a...
It's like, wait a minute.
He was in the Senate at the time, and
Okay.
he was one of the people who was going to write my letter to go to Annapolis.
I cut up the chicken.
Chicken's cut.
Salt and peppered the chicken.
Salt and pepper.
What I want to do is get a little water here and get it boiling for the rice. And we're just going to make regular old jasmine rice.
So do you know, I never in my life knew how to make rice.
You've never made rice yet?
No, my wife just recently taught me how to make rice.
Oh, yeah?
I never knew how to make it.
It's so easy.
That's what she said.
People do a lot of, That's the first time that's what she said has been used on the show, and it wasn't
worked.
an inappropriate joke. The chicken seasoned with the salt and the pepper, we're gonna put it in the pan. The pan is heating up a little bit. I got it over medium, and we're just gonna cook it through here. So we'll keep our eye on the chicken. Talk to me about your backstage role.
Backstage role with AEW, I am the extra coordinator for AEW.
Now they know.
So what that entails is that whenever we have these dark tapings or elevation tapings, or even for Dynamite, if we have a role that needs to be fulfilled, a match that needs to be done with one of our talent, we have a extra come in or an enhancement talent come in and, for lack of better words, come in and do the job, or
Do the job.
or they come in and some of them might earn a job, you know?
Yeah.
So it's
Very
really
true.
a good thing, you know? On top of that, not only do I do the extra coordinator work with AEW, I am also a part of the community outreach team. So what that entails is, so any city that we go into, we want to make sure that we're not just taking away from those communities, that we're actually giving back to the community. So we try to do something in every city we go to, whether we go to a food bank, whether we go to a school, animal shelters, whatever the case may be. We just want to make sure that our presence is being felt in the community, to let them know that we're there for them, that we're going to make sure that we are not, like I said, taking from them, that we're giving something back to them. That, to me, is something that I think enjoy more than wrestling. For me, that's just something I really care about. That's why I'm always on top of that. I really like making sure that we get out there and do something in the community. And yeah, it brings me great joy to do that stuff. People who have done it so far have always come up to me and just say, hey, anytime we do something like this again, I want to do it.
Yeah.
And that's something I really like to hear. That makes me feel good that we're doing something right with it, and that we got some good people on our roster that want to get out there and do something in the community.
What's been your favorite community outreach you've done so far?
Oh man, Project Fire Buddies, when we was in Chicago, that was great. We got to meet these kids who are coming back from critical illnesses, and they're like little mini superheroes. You know, they're looking up to us like we're the heroes, but you know, they're the real heroes. They're out there, and they've come back. They got these such great stories. Their families are so appreciative of us being there, and we got to go to this firehouse in Oak Forest in Chicago. You know, when you're a kid, you know, you've always had these. You see the fire truck, right?
Right.
And you want to
get on the fire
truck. Man, it's really
truck.
cool. You want to get on the fire truck. So they let us get on the fire truck, and it was me, Vance, Ricky
Vance.
Starks, and
I don't know about Vance on the fire truck.
oh man, it was great. We got to like pull the horn down. It was so great. Cut the lights on. They let us put like their uniforms on. We got to get on top of the fire truck.
All right, so I think we're getting pretty close here on this chicken. So we're gonna add to it all these sauces, but I think what I'm gonna do is drain this chicken. Pharaoh, you have a good nap over there?
Chilling.
You're supposed to be watching the baby, Pharaoh. What happened? Pharaoh has taken on this role of, I don't know if he thinks that either A, watching the baby is his job, or B, the baby is his baby. But he's very obsessed with the baby. We're gonna start adding some of these ingredients to the chicken mixture and cooking them in. I'm gonna turn the chicken mixture down a bit to about medium heat. So we're gonna go with 1 tablespoon of this hoisin sauce. Don't know what that means. Somebody can tell me. So hoisin sauce in. We're gonna do a tablespoon of soy sauce. Tablespoon of soy sauce. Let's just be liberal with it. That was a lot more than a tablespoon. I'm aware. Garlic paste. This one I'm gonna eyeball because I think it'll stick to the spoon. So we'll just go with what we think is a tablespoon. That looks like it. A half cup of chicken stock.
Oh yeah.
And then we'll get some pineapple chunkage. Yikes. There we go. I'm gonna kick this up a little bit more, give it a little bit more heat. Hopefully this thickens a bit. Maybe I'll take a little tasty here. Let's see how our rice is doing. Our rice looks amazing. Looks like it's ready. I think we put the rice in the bowl. Like make it like a rice bowl.
Like a rice bowl with the
Pineapple
chicken and bam.
rice bowl, yeah. And then we got sesame seeds to go on top of that. So we're gonna let that cook a little bit longer.
It's just one picture. It's Bucky.
Bucky! Bucky is so cute.
It's Bucky.
I like Bucky. I'm trying to see how much brown sugar is supposed to put in this. Oh, a tablespoon. Everything's a tablespoon. That's okay. It's all good, right?
It's all good.
All right. You can just take a little piece of chicken and see what I think here. Ooh, very tasty. We're putting a little of our rice in the bowl. We can spoon what we want in there. And then the last little bit is going to be the sesame seeds over top. There we go. All right, so we'll get a little sesame seed action. You see those sesame seeds to the left there? We'll just pop these open. How's it smelling?
It smells great.
Oh, it's hot. But it's good.
Oh yeah.
This is something I would probably do again. If you're having like a little luau, pineapple bowls, pineapple rice bowls, you know?
This is really good. I'm not even just saying it.
You know what happens at the end of shot of brandy?
What's that?
You gotta chug whatever's in your glass.
Oh yeah.
Which I didn't do a very good job of drinking mine here, so it's gonna be rough. Oh man. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Woo. Oh, it's too cold, my teeth. How'd you do that? It really hurt my teeth.
I was in the Navy, so it's professional, you know?
I quit. Well, cheers, Captain. Thank you for coming on Shot of Brandi.
Appreciate
We learned
you.
so much about you. Can't wait to see you in the ring again. All right, we'll see you next time.
Time to shine, working hard on the grind. Finally made it to the top. Everybody out here.